you're an arena player, you might be familiar with some of these cards anyways. I play against a Lurrus deck with Iteration and Tiny in our opening hand. Sounds kind of good. I'm excited to Snapcaster for Counterspell. I'm excited to brainstorm some miracles on top. I saw this pulled the removal spell, Sorcery Speed. It's basically white and X, and it has, I forget the name of the ability. But basically for every color of mana you spend, you kill a permanent that has that mana value at sorcery speed. So for 1 white, it's 1 white and X. So if you just paid a 1 white, it's still 1 color. So for 1 white, you can kill a 1 mana spell. For white and a blue, you can kill a 2 mana spell, etc., etc. Oh, they're playing. That's kind of tough. Well, hopefully they don't have too many basics. I wonder how many basics. So they're playing the Lurrus. They're playing probably Spike's deck, the Lurrus control deck. I'm guessing that deck doesn't have a ton of basics, so maybe we can Mana Screw them. We'll see. Oh yeah, I need to there we go. Readjust. Wait, that's not right. I messed up something because I changed overlay and I have the chat. Oh, you know why? I think because my overlay is like way wider to the right. Yeah. I like the clean look of this overlay, but it's way too wide to the right. The screen's way too small. I'm going to use my old overlay for now. I don't know, the old overlay is too busy and I don't need my name at the top of the screen, and the ultimatum thingy is, it's not even the like OG art of ultimatum. Hey Auntie, hey everyone. Could have Feel of Ruin on my end step to give them less mana. I think Prismatic Ending's pretty good. Kills an amulet, kills an elf, etc. And then, like, let's say you're playing a free color deck, free color control deck. I mean, people played Isolate at some point in sideboards. There is some competition with the new artifact, though. If you want a sorcery speed removal spell. Well, this is the deck's worst matchup, just any blue deck. Unfortunately, we got paired against that. They're fetching for basics? I did not expect them to search for a basic there. Seems really weird. There's got to be a mistake, unless I'm missing something. Should I get another mountain? Because if they bring to light for a Valky, I guess if they bring to light for a Valky, I can Teferi minus it. Well, no more green. So no bring to light at least. Lurrus in hand is not too scary. Lurrus in hand, discard. Discard a bring to light. I could iterate, but then it'll probably get mana leaked. I think I'll just say go. Play iteration next turn. I wonder if I should use Path or Bolt. I'll just give them the land. I'll save my bolts. What win cons does that deck even play besides Valky and Lurrus? I guess Snapcaster Mage. Very nice. Wow, I want all these cards actually. What's better? Cleansing Wildfire or Field of Ruin? Entree Man in my hand. Wait, that deck doesn't play Basic Forest? Really? I didn't get Basic Forest earlier. Valky. Okay. Well, maybe we can win this matchup. I guess just choose the control decks. Man, they can turn their 2-1 into a 2-1. Powerful stuff. Cling to Dust, my what? My Path? Sure. So they probably have counter plus force, right? They're down to 12 already. I mean, I guess I should lead with Timely. Hey, homemade mayo. I homemade my barbecue sauce this weekend on stream. Oh, I see I should have kept 2 red on tapped here. Wait, what? That doesn't even do anything. Apparently that deck only runs 3 sources of green. The 2 Triomes and the 1 breeding pool. Okay. We won. Nice. Gambit, Purge, Iteration. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a look. Alright, so that's the latest list on Spike's Twitter. So sideboard, they don't have anything too scary. Breeding pool, 5 basics. I mean, I guess I was worried about cryptic command decks, but do they have Shark Typhoon or anything? Just Snap, Valky, and Lurrus. So I don't really need Path to Exile. I don't need all the helixes. Rest in Peace just hurts us equally. 1 Cling, Lurrus, Spell Bomb. I could bring in 1 Rest in Peace. Looks like it hurts them a bit more. Don't want to overdo it, but... Alright, this looks good. Oh, the Timely. Timely's good in Snapcast for mirror matches. Can be good. What does Openness deck even do? It's a control deck. It's a control deck and it uses Bring to Light Valky as a finisher. I thought it looked pretty bad, but people have been doing kind of okay with it, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's pretty medium. Maybe I should mulligan. I also have a lot of basics in my opening hand, which is bad in control mirror matches and long games and stuff. Yeah, it's probably a mulligan. Does it even play Ice Fang? Oh, depends, I guess. Oh no. Right, I'm bad. It's literally right there, 2 in the list. Oh well. A card for a card. Yeah, they're getting their revenge from last game. Who's the land destruction deck now? Oh, that was a disaster. It's a disaster. Should have played Plains probably. It's the new meta, new modern meta, just blue Ponza decks. Probably if I wait, they might have Tails End, they might have Cryptic for their own land. I guess I should just hope they don't have Bring to Light. Looks like they have Bring to Light. Can I beat a Valky? Probably not. I could have bluffed a counterspell, but they saw my hands a few turns ago. Oh no, they see my draw steps, they don't see my hand. Yeah, maybe that was bad. I was gonna scoop them up. I don't think I'm winning against someone who activates Valky twice. I'm not even gonna look what they got. Pretty bad hand. Not pretty bad, but any hand without... I need to start working on their lands and stuff. The earlier the better. Couple of remand is nice though. Why no Flagstones? I'm gonna need a command for that one. Because if you play Flagstone, you have to play an unplayable mana base. You could try and fit some Flagstones. I think it'd be kind of greedy. I was hoping they would maybe go for a Tails and play here. Very nice. No remand that, just cantrip, etc. Yeah, I'm gonna say go and just bolt, snap, bolt. Try and get all something going. I should have fetched on my turn. That was bad. Yeah, Gambit's just a strictly worse Wildfire. Unless they have Chalice of the Void on 2. Then it's much better. Is Remand better than Lapse? Depends. In the control deck I play in Historic, I'd much rather have Memory Lapse, I think. In this deck, unclear. Lapse might still be better. That sucks. I won game one. I mean, I didn't think I was going to win this matchup, but game one went pretty well. I got all their green sources, and then they couldn't cast Bring to Light anymore, and their deck just doesn't do that much when it can't cast Bring to Light. Wayla's Carrier. Kept 3 lands opening hand and only drew 1 in like 8 draw steps or something. If I had 2 more lands, I'd be fine. Be able to use these remands. I just have thingy was backup counterspell. Oh well. What can you do? Pretty frustrating. Oh, whatever. What did it hit? Clang and Delta. I mean, I don't have Opt, I don't have Archmage Charm. My deck's not set up for counterspell battles, really. I hate my land drops. Still stuck on 4 land on turn like 9. It's nice. I could play Opt. Not an unwinnable matchup. Cool. And Nauseum. See you in the O2 bracket. Let's add Nauseum. How did they win? I think they win was Oracle. It's an Oracle deck. It's probably atrocious. I locked in a deck for the PT? No. When our deck lists even due. I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't been caring lately. After doing so poorly and the announcement of the end of Pro Magic. I don't know, just testing in general. Even before that, to be honest. It's not even just that, it's just been kind of lazy about it. No, I don't need a vacation. Happy to stream. Been happy streaming, just... I don't know. Just like bad work ethic lately, as in regards to testing and whatnot. The job will exist in a year and a half. There will be tournaments. People will play Magic. It's just not accurate what you're saying. It's just more like the limbo. I mean, I appreciate them letting us know in advance, but in some ways I feel like the limbo is even worse than them telling us late in, I don't know. And their like kind of anxiety, I guess, of like if they're gonna do a good job or not with the new system, if people are, yeah, I don't know. Salut Agnon Lotus. I guess this is kind of on me. I'm trying to cheese people with this deck, and when I play against some decks that I'm not ready for, I just can't do anything. Kind of justice in some ways. Does their deck just lose to Archmage Charm now? They have Pact in their main deck, maybe? Alright, well, we're getting them. Maybe I should have minus on the Lotus. All right. I really want to just keep plussing to Fairy. That might be really hard for them to win. Because they can't win without casting Ad Nauseam, right? Man. Death Spells plus Lhasa still. Alright, I'll keep drawing then. Screw that. Maybe I'll draw a Remand. Or another land destruction spell. But they played an Oracle early in the game. Might mean they have another one in hand, right? Alright, 2 more turns. Nice. Because, maybe I should have played Melon because of Field of Ruin. I was trying to fin the deck. It worked. Top deck to spell. I don't know why I play Melon first. Maybe that was greedy plussing. I figured I might draw a cantrip. Am I dead? Looks like I'm dead. Have they played a land? They have not. Oh well, I would have lost anyways. Bottoming Lotus would have been like... They're gonna play land Oracle, right? And I couldn't even win this game where they did nothing. -3 on life. They might just have another one. Or an Angel's Grace. I think -3 on life is bad unless I'm gonna kill them. Do they even have Pact in their main deck? They do. See, maybe it's bugged. You know, these cards do anything? Not really. Yeah, I mean, I have no relevant card in that matchup. I guess I have Remand. A Remand there probably wins me the game. Playing a ton of removal because I think all the good decks are just creature decks in Modern. Obviously, I'm getting paired against, you know, not what I was hoping to get paired against. How many basics did they have too? Well, lost to the worst deck in Modern. Things are going well. Stage Madness, thanks for the resub. Of course, nothing wrong with playing really bad decks in Modern. I'm playing a bad deck myself. Yeah, the Lady Robot has been on strike. She only reads the text whenever she feels like it. Alright, let's see. This is like one of the decks I'm kind of, you know, hoping I can beat. These Titan decks, these Amulet decks. The land destruction's like not amazing against them, but I think it's decent, and Remand kind of helps. I have Gust in my sideboard. You can Ghost Quarter there, Flagstone, and Fetch. If I try and bolt it. What's my bolt gonna do? Can always remand my own bolts if they do that. That play has come up a bunch somehow. Yesterday against Blue-White Spirits, I was remanding my own spells because I was going like removal, and then they were going Rattle Chains to give their Spirit Hexproof, so I was then remanding my removal spell to be able to cast it again later. I think if they had Titan, they would have just played it last turn, right? Maybe. I was gonna yellow it. Okay, what's the play here? Do I pap or do I keep Freeman up? Letting them fetch once. It's not the end of the world. I guess letting them fetch is like tons of mana, right? To just fetch for a bounce land. And it comes into play tapped. And then even if I have remand, they can just pay for it. Yeah, I get keep F for Titan as well. Maybe that's just better. Maybe it's hard. I don't think they have path for they have Titan the way we did not go for it last turn. They had mana to pay for Mana Leak, I think. Maybe I was just wrong. Maybe they didn't have the mana to pay for Mana Leak last turn. Well, looks like they had all the mana in the world anyways. Wow, I have too many cards for this matchup. Medic's too prepared. I like Verdict in this matchup. What do I think about the new removal spell? Looks pretty good for a sorcery speed removal spell, but I'm not sure that's good enough. I just field over in this way. If I draw blue mana, I can play Jace. Maybe we can get them, spike them all to 5, slow them down enough. Nope. Question is, I use this Cleansing Wildfire. Doesn't do much for me besides cantripping. I think they usually play 4 basic forests. Oh, no Dryad, nothing. Alright. We're in business. Figure these are the cards I want if somehow I need to path on their next turn. Not even sure how they would cast a Titan. Starting the turn was only 3 lands and nothing else. Like Amulet. They need to have Amulet, Azusa, and land. And bounce land. Okay, they're pacting. They're pacting for Azusa. So they're just going to get a bunch of lands in play. Nothing too bad. So I have Path and Gambit on top of my deck. Do I like these cards? Pretty medium, right? It's not bad, but it's not great. I feel like I can do better. Gusts and whatnot. Cheaper spells. Same spells. All right. Could just go to Fairy and have Path. I think that's probably good enough, honestly. Oh, I'd have to pay for a pack next turn. Oh yes, I can definitely set up a little Teferi action. I could maybe path Azusa. I'm gonna go hard on their basics anyways. I don't hate it. It's probably fine. Also save a counter and loyalty counter for my planeswalkers. Alright, do they play 4 basics or 5 basics? Definitely casting that so I can play it first, draw my card, dig a bit deeper. Gust, very nice. Let's keep going. Alright, moment of truth. I think it's 4, but I could be wrong. It's all strong. Or I could just keep 2 counterspell up, but whatever. Oh yeah, I did multi-5 this game. True. Easy. Easy multi-5. Oh, they got Cavern of Souls. Think you got me, eh? Nope. Draw step. Draw from Teferi. Brainstorm. Yeah, that game was,
Gunnar Gunnarsson? Yeah, there has been another murder. I already know. The victim was my son. You don't seem very upset. We were not close. The killer could be anyone in Helgesund. That's over 7 people. Wait, I'm getting a call. Allow me to slip into fluent English. Hello? Gunnar Gunnarsson? Is it about my son, Gunnar Gunnarsson? Understood. I know who the killer was. Who was it? It was you. You got me.
Alright, what's the deal here? To start going to town? Seems kind of bad. Also bad to not cantrip. The goat. Think I have too many removal spells? I should just have the Snapcaster in play in my deck? Maybe, yeah. They have Relic sometime, and Snapcaster is kind of expensive in this matchup. I kind of like Verdict against them. Sometimes their deck just doesn't do that much when... Yeah, sometimes their deck just doesn't do that much against removal. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, that video makes me very, very happy. It's pretty amazing. Could go... If I cast Iteration, do I have to discard hand size? No. Alright, let's do that then. My hand. Bottom. 2-mana Ancestral Recall, as usual. That's pretty good for them. I don't think the card advantage will matter that much though once after Teferi in play. It's not the end of the world. I don't think so. Alright, I have to cast it now, 2 cantrip. I guess Talaria West, so they can't bounce it. I think the white's mostly so that they have a Plains to get with Reclaimer. I don't think the white actually does a ton for them. Uh-oh. I mean, even they have Titan plus Pact, it's not a big deal, right? That's why I like having a lot of Paths and Verdict, because it gets to a point in the game sometimes where their deck doesn't do anything if you can get rid of the good lands. You can like Path the first Titan and then get rid of the good lands. Yeah, I guess they can't blue Pact. I mean, it's probably just game, right? I get a free turn. The weather's so changing. It'll be like nice, like sunny weather, and then 10 minutes later it's raining and stuff, and then back to nice. Expressive iteration is always ancestral recall for Gab. Are you saying I'm getting lucky, or are you saying I'm exaggerating? I mean, it was basically ancestral recall, right? I was gonna have to discard that bolt to hand size anyways. Alright, maybe sorcery speed ancestral recall. 2 mana. Yeah, not quite as good. No, I don't care about the Titan. I have Field of Ruin for Cavern and Cleansing Wildfire, right? I mean, this game's just super over. Even if they resolve Titan, literally doesn't matter. I don't think it matters anyways, I could be wrong. We know they only have 4 basics. Oh. Weather is mad. Can you hear that? Probably. Someone's pissed. Yeah, yeah, I think it's hailing. They're not that big. Pretty small. I was trying to see how big they were, pick one up maybe, but I think Jeskai's still good in Historic. I'm not sure. I haven't played in a few days. Looks like Phoenix keeps doing really well. That deck's really tough to beat. I wonder if I should path now. How bad is it for me if they packed? Oh, they can't even pay. Nice, I don't even have to choose. I'd have gone after the Cavern, I think. I mean, I don't think I have a choice, really. They're on multiple Cavern. I've seen lists was 2. 1 main, 1 sideboard, or 2 main deck. Depends. Everyone has their own... It's kind of like Eldrazi Tron. It varies. Even the same players will like vary their list. One day they'll have 2, one day they'll have 1, depending on probably how much control they've played against recently. Not that it's worth having more than 1. These blue matchups are pretty bad for you if people have Gust in their sideboards. Could have remanded that just to make them pay the extra mana. quads, by the way. Alright, I guess I'll start using my remans. Even though having quads is cool. Has deck been performing poorly? I did kind of okay yesterday in the challenge. 3 and 4 is not that bad. Poor open though here. Poor soul. Just getting stone rain to death. Sounds very biblical. I guess a Death Pact. Am I just dead at Death Pact? Did I throw by not keeping... That's what could I have done. Could have done much different, right? Should I remand that? That's 1 extra land. Will I go after the basics? I don't think they do anything with white mana, and I feel over in my deck. Oh, they have the mana to like Tolaria West for Pact and cast Titan. I think I might be dead. No, never mind. Boris Garrison is in our graveyard. Oh, but they have Dryad. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think I lost somehow. That fetch land. That 1 damage. That 1 damage is gonna kill me. Oh, you know what? I should have gusted the Dryad in response, I think. I got Valakut? Alright, never mind. I thought I was dead. I thought it just... yeah, I guess not. What happened to their... Oh, did I shuffle their Titan away? I'm not sure what it opens up to. They're like lagging or something, or if you know they've adopted our way of life.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt.
Alright, Chad, I'm gonna take a quick break, go get a snack, and I'll be back for the rest of the league. Gotta play a quick ad too. BRB. All right, looks like taxes, maybe Eldrazian taxes. They probably have one like lots of basics, 4 or 5 at least. Kind of awkward. It's like the bad thing about 3 mana in this deck. Just awkward here. Very awkward. Well, nice, they have nothing. Never mind, I guess they're not playing Eldrazi, they're just playing the dunes for value. One spell a turn, eh? How about no? Just say go snap remand. We found another good matchup. Different taxes that does nothing. Two spells, different taxes. I think I just helix it. Not sure why I didn't just do that. Well, I know why. I was trying to draw a 5th land, but I got greedy on my fetch, so I didn't have the mana to do Cleansing Wildfire on my turn and Helix on their turn. Fine, fine. You got me. I'm not even gonna bother attacking. I guess I messed up. I should have Field of Rain on my turn. Oops. Aw. How rude. They did something. Why you gotta be so rude? Alright, can't Skyclave that. How's this deck been for me? Not very good. I'm not in the business of playing good modern decks though these days. Just happy to be here, play some brews. I'm still number 2 on the arena ladder. So next time I play, I'll might have a shot at Rumty. We'll see. Might play some arena tonight. Why the flagstones? Because it makes your mana really awkward. It's just really, really, really hard to build a reasonable mana base with flagstone in your deck without playing, you know, 30 land. Yeah, can you imagine if they just played turn 2 Arbiter this game? Just the self-own. Oh, that's a cool play. They did it in there. Not bad, not bad. Could Where's still be a deck? Not right now. Maybe with the new cards, but no. I think Where's pretty bad. Not a super modern specialist these days, but kind of annoying to get to Get to equip and one-shot my Teferi. I thought this game was super over. Appears I was wrong. Need Prismari. The ball's super annoying. Oh. I guess that maybe I can just race. Race. Oh, that makes sense. Let's just attack and then Teferi minus the Sky Clay. Can also make them shuffle. Even if they have a creature and they can kill Teferi, I still have a good. Of course, the last card in hand is a freaking Flicker Wisp. Alright, the game is hard. Had the one card. And they drew Ghost Quarter for Colonnade. Damn. Need some iteration. Looks like they drew something again. You can just move the skull. You can just move them all around. Attack and block. That game looked so over. Nuts. I mean, they don't have much going on. I do have Verdict, Anger of the Gods in my deck. Alright, that's a problem. Maybe I should remand the equipment? Well, the good news is I can attack for a decent chunk of damage. Oh, I get a creature. I'm dumb. Yeah, now I can't timely. Ah, it was disaster. What am I mean, I was in pretty rough shape either way, but I don't know why I passed. Shame. Not really shame, I was just pretty rough shape. Staying sounds not that great against them because they have Skyclave, but probably better than some of my other cards. Timely seems pretty bad. And then Cleansing Wildfire. It's good against our could be better than What's the most life I've ever gained in a game of Magic? I mean, I'm guessing I've played some, you know, I've gained infinite life at least once or twice, but I'm not even sure. Good question. I don't think I have a good... Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna go look at the spoilers and I keep forgetting. Can look after this game. So if I bolt Talia, I think they got confused. Feels like they have Arbiter or something. I think I'm gonna let the first batch of creatures just hit the board in. Am I gonna flood? Should I get Triumph? I think I'm just gonna get Sacred. Probably don't have to commit much more to a decent clock. I could be scared of Teferi. Don't really want to get owned by Flicker Wisp. Finally. Can you Flicker Wisp lands? Looks like I have Flicker Wisp. I guess I'll... I was Archon. Ah. You kill it now. No deal with Flicker Wisp. Hey Raph, thanks for the 47 months. Lady Robot's still on strike apparently. Raph says, I've enjoyed probably 22 of these 47 months. Not sure what that means, but sorry you didn't have better 47. Of course, stream is probably sponsored by NordVPN. Probably there's an update. I don't think I care too much about Thalia. Also, their last card in there could just be another. What's this list? Looks like a lot of lands and not a lot of, or not a lot of lands and a lot of expensive cards. I don't get it. Is that supposed to be 6 ultimatums? I don't know, looks like your deck's way too expensive. Not exactly sure what's going on. Alright, looks like Modern Horizon 2 has Squirrel as a tribe. Crows and Beast. That card's a tiny bit of play, I want to say, in either Standard or Blood Constructed. I don't think it was good to play that card. Like, the people who put that card in their deck, I think they were probably making a deck building mistake, but I think people were playing it. How many lands should you play? I mean, probably 28 or something. Because you have very few cantrips. You have Iteration. You have no ramp, no nothing. Alright, Teferi. Right on time. Removal. Good deck around the Dagon Planeswalker. The Dagon Planeswalker looked pretty weak to me. I cannot sit straight. It's terrible. I need to, like, I don't know, force myself. Maybe have the keyboard. Just bad posture 24/7. Another main skull. Alright, I will not draw another land. I refuse. Said I will not draw another land. Oh no, not Mind Sensor. I say that, I'm probably just gonna bolt it anyways. It's because it's a 2/1. Alright, how many lands we have left in our deck? We have 1 Scalding Tarn and 2 fetch lands, 2 Field of Ruin. 2 dead fetch lands and 2 Field of Ruin. 4 lands, 25 spells. What will I draw? Right on time. As advertised. I'm going off. 2 spells in a turn. I can't be too greedy. 2 spells was already pretty good. Seriously, how do people sit straight? How do people sit with good posture? I feel like it's just so much easier to... Monk ass. I can't remember the last time I've seen Phyrexian Revoker do something. I fancy Herman Miller chair. I have a very fancy chair. I have a very nice chair. Maybe it doesn't force you in a correct posture though. Well, I asked for spells, I guess. Beggars can't be choosers. I got a bunch of Viper ambush. Alright, I just need to... What even is a good posture? Maybe lift up the screen a tiny bit? I don't know. The top of the screen should be eye level. Yeah, that's what I read too. I think that's what it is. Well, this is not so bad. I just have such bad habits. Years of bad habits. Probably having the keyboard and the mic in the correct spot. Right on. Ancestral recall. There they were, all my spells. Got cast Stony Stones first, I guess. Not sure what they can vial in for too though. He did. I like Cleansing Wildfires. I think Cleansing Wildfire might be better than Rayman after sideboards or on the draw. I guess Timely is good against some of their mopey. Alright, 8 minutes. We're actually a tiny bit ahead on time. No ether, but not really looking to play more than one spell a turn, I guess. That part of their deck is annoying. That's just... I just have to kill everything on site for now. Yeah, I should just kill it now. Don't want to kill it anyway, so... I guess that lets them play 2 spells. Yeah, mistakes were made. Let's play Adoration while we... Tap my mana poorly, somewhat. Not sure I can keep up and just kill all their creatures. I need a Deferi or else I'm gonna run out of cards. They're stuck on freelance. They have all gas. I'm falling a bit behind on. That's kind of a nice combo for them. I like that I'm going to lose the game because I killed the Archon to save 2 damage and they were able to cast an extra spell that one turn. Could literally be game losing. I don't have Path in my graveyard either. I guess Snapcaster doesn't do anything against Archon. Just going to play Maul probably. Yeah. Oh, nice, I didn't have a 2-drop. Now I have Snapcaster Path. Alright, kill him. I think I'm a favorite now. Can I win fast? I don't know, Thalia plus Colony plus Ether Vial. Oh, they're actually using Vial. Alright, bait. It's probably another Archon if they're main phasing, right? What else? What else would they main phase like that? Probably like killing Thalia doesn't do much for me, but also Snapcaster doesn't do much against Archon. Oh, it's Flicker Wisp. Oh. Oops. We have entered the all land part of the game. Alright, I guess I should have thought about it. I didn't realize it was in their end step. But it's kind of whatever, even if they have some. At least it's easy. I have my sweepers. I have my 4 sweepers. Oh man, this stuff. They're gonna move the Skyclave, and they're gonna have a really fast. Both Flicker Wisp, hope I do Verdict. Federal Anger. I wish I'd kill Giver of Runes, but I was like too big of a clock. Well, I wasted a removal spell. Oh well. Saved me free damage. Not to low. there any silence? This iteration, I guess. Alright, paths are cool and all, but I need to probably let them equip. Reminds me all. I don't want to get flicker wisps. I don't know. Yeah, it's bad. Now I can just bounce Batter Skull or replay Batter Skull. Yeah. A little low on time though. It's important that I do stuff fast. If I can draw like a spell or two, I can. Oh, I should have used my. Price to fairy is not very good when you're trying to not time out. That's a cute draw. Rude. They don't have a companion. Sounds not good. Okay. Try. Oh, against someone who's 2-0. Shocker, they're 2-0 and they're playing monasteries. Yeah, story checks out. Blue-White Prowess. Great deck. Well, I wanted to play against that deck, so we'll see. We'll see if I can actually beat it, if it feels good. Yeah, that's what. How do I know there are two? I don't know. The bot says that the bot knows somehow. It says in chat. MTGO. Dude, Dayman, I don't know if you do it on purpose, if you're trolling when you ask these questions, or if that's really here too. You're just something else. Oh, whoops. I'd rather have Colonnade in my deck, I guess. Alright, not quite Ancestral Recall. Wildfire's not bad against them because Iteration's nice to keep up with their card advantage. Remand is good against the flyer. Gus also not like. Jace not super good either, just dies so easily. The fairy's kind of eh. Well, I want the play. I probably want the 4 iterations on the play. And then the wildfires. The wildfires are probably too bad. Remand's probably decent on the play. And I guess Gust. Not a big fan of Gust against these decks. Alright, this looks. Is Jace worth more than 1 copy? Problem with Jace in Modern is that there's Skyclave Apparition, and you'd think like against these stupid white creature decks, you could, as a control deck, you could grind them out, but if they get to Skyclave your Jace, your source of card advantage, it's really hard to win the games. So that's one of the reasons why I'm only playing 1 Jace and more Teferi. I mean, you could play like 3 Teferi, 2 Jace, that'd be probably very fine as well. Jace good in this deck for sure. Maybe it should be a second one. Like I'm trying iteration, but maybe it should be like 2 or 3 iteration and more. Alright, hopefully they'll have a free spell. Is it only because of Teferi or because Skyclave that people are playing more Teferi? I don't know. I always thought it was a I think I want to let it resolve because they're. Oh no, they have Loud Art in the yard. Never mind. I always thought people who played more Teferi than Jace were making a mistake, but that was before Skyclave. Now, I'm honestly not sure what the correct call is. I always thought people who played like 2 Teferi, 1 Jace, or 3 Teferi, 2 Jace should do the other way. Not sure if Skyclave moves the needle enough. Am I going to get wrecked here if I try to Helix it? They have 1 spell already. Maybe I should just remand it. I'll just remand it. Try to remand it. This way if they play it again, I can Teferi plus Helix. And I'm in a decent spot. If I could, would I play Lapse of a Remand? I'm not sure. Maybe? It's like a Teferi plus and then Helix entity, and they have to Lava Dart me. Oh no, oh, never mind. I didn't realize they had to Lava Dart to play that entity. They have Lightning Bolt, but of course, still got our card advantage. Should have gotten Mountain maybe. Gonna get rid of that while I can. Oh, that was a mistake. They're smart, they're playing Ancestral Recall in their deck as well. Well, if I get 2-0, it was the draw I had. I can go back to the drawing board. I would probably try a 4-color version of this deck. Because Omnath's pretty good playing against them. Omnath's... Not sure Freeman there was good. I think maybe I should have just cycled. It's mana efficient, and remaining a 1/2 haste is as bad as it gets. Alright, I can snap, helix something. Probably want to snap anger. I get a way to turn to. I'm gonna cycle. I should have kept double red up. Back. That kind of changes things, does it? We'll see. Let's say go. Conceded? Okay. I'm gonna try and bolt. If they have mutagenic growth, oh well. These have to play it on their turn. I don't want to give them the extra land that early in the game. They just used their mana too well with Islet and Iteration and... Now what though? Do I play around this spell? I think I should probably play around this spell because I'm about to get rid of their other blue source next turn. Did they mulligan this game, by the way? Looks like they might have mulliganed. I mulliganed and they... No, they have 7 cards. Why do they have so few cards left? I guess they shocked me. And have an extra creature in play. Which spell? What is it? Riley Nightstream? Uh-oh, am I dead? Alright, well, I hope they don't have this spell. Nice. Alright, we have a good match. We have a good matchup. I'll take my sample size of 1 and proclaim it a good matchup.
GP Jedi just resubbed for 7 months. Good morning.
Wait, what? Oh, I changed settings. Is that what I changed? I actually just said, like, that's pretty cool. Well, I don't know if I like that actually. GP Jedi, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Alright, well, I don't know if the matchup is great, but we did beat their 7 cards. They're like reasonable 7 cards with my 6 cards. Free too easy, yeah.